Okay, Toncoin. We marked this out at the beginning of the month as far as a short position, but this is interesting because it did reject here, but I never seen any. It rejected a bunch of times, but like I've said before on other pairs, other trading scenarios, rejection is one thing, and we needed that here. This is a good learning lesson. So we had the I'll just delete this for now. We had the rejection here, but we never had lower lows. We never had, so like if you got rid of this massive bull candle, you'd be like, oh, okay, I'm going to look for a short position because price is rejecting this area. It's 122 area, 120, 121 area. Price is rejecting. I'm going to short it. I'm going to continue the trend downwards, but no lows, no new lows were made. So like basically price was pushing up against the zone, but it was actually creating little support zones here and here, and there was actually more momentum pushing through this zone than there was downwards. So that's how you eliminate kind of, you could have taken a trade, you could have shorted it here at 122, and it would basically would have just been like a 50-50 chance. So like you place a short position here and you say like, look, oh, where's my line here? You basically just take your chance. You get like a 50-50 chance. Either it breaks above this zone or it breaks below and keeps going lower, but you really have no idea. And how you increase your chances of being right is just waiting for the structure and the momentum to set up. So like we never had bearish momentum, bearish structure setting up. We never had higher highs, higher lows. Like what we should have had here, if we were going to short it, we would have had something like this, but we never did. So therefore it invalidated our trade that I had marked out, and we ended up never taking a bad trade. We never took a losing trade here. So that's great. And now you got this big bullish candle, so that tells me that price wants to keep heading back up to one of these supply areas. It's very, very bearish. It makes sense that price wants to kind of fill this gap and figure out what Toncoin is actually worth, because 122 is pretty cheap. So it's been way below this moving average for a long time, so we don't even know the actual price of Ton. So it's going to want to fill this gap a bit, and now we're grateful because we got this nice support zone here. Now we know kind of what the bottom price is recently. Delete this. Yeah, so this is our bottom area. And then as far as, oh, I never even drew another one. I just have the 122 area. Okay, that works actually. So we'll delete that because we don't even know our ranges for these, so there's no point in marking the range for Toncoin because all these cryptocurrencies are just crazy. So first thing comes to mind, you got this big area up here, this upper supply zone right at about $1.50 here, but then you have this lower one. So I'm looking for price to come in, hit this zone, and see what it does in this area. If it completely loses momentum and then starts printing lower lows, lower highs, then you're looking for a short position, probably back down to, I would probably look for it to break this little zone here and target lower, but this zone's really far down. So to be honest, I would probably just look for this $1.10 area because it's a whole number. It's a nice whole number, and I'd be looking for something like this. If price comes up to this area and rejects and then starts printing lower highs, lower lows on these smaller time frames. So right now price, on the 1 hour is bullish, like it's heading up. There's definitely bull momentum. So you would need price to hit this area, reject, and then break below this 1 hour moving average, which ideally will happen, in this zone kind of thing. Price will come up, it'll start slowing down, it'll start flattening out, and then this 1 hour moving average will catch up, and then price will break below that moving average, then try to push back up again, fail, break lower, and then at that point price is below the 1 hour moving average. It might actually end up meeting this 4 hour moving average right at this zone kind of thing. Once price catches up to this moving average, they might meet like right here kind of thing. This will start going pretty flat, slower. So yeah, that's most likely what'll happen. And then if that does happen and price starts rejecting this zone, which is clearly pretty major, you can see it functioned as resistance for a long time, and now boom, it broke below. So now it's going to act as resistance now on the low end, right? So for the bulls, it's going to start resisting. So we'll see. I mean, today is obviously very, very bullish. Nice, healthy, full candle. You know, completely engulfing, completely destroyed this area here, this little mini area that we had before. So yeah, price could keep coming up to this 134, 135 level, and then I'd be looking for a short position as long as it starts rejecting and creating, you know, lower lows and lower highs, and again breaking back below that 1 hour moving average, like I talked about. So yeah, that's what we're gonna wait for, and then look for that position if it happens. So that is Toncoin. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I appreciate the support, and it's really helping the channel grow, and it's helping people learn. And I like teaching. It makes me a better trader. So it really, you know, I have to really be diligent with these positions and these markups, because, you know, I got people watching now. So I got to make sure that I'm trading to the best of my ability and helping others do the same. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.